that, I'm going to come back to my esteemed panel because documentation beats conversation every time. And with that, I've got three happy folks that are out there at the casino tonight. They're passing out business cards. They're getting all excited about our event coming up this Saturday in Boca Raton. So, hey, with great pleasure, Crazy Ball James, together with Patricia Platt and Brett Cawley. Hey, you guys, come on board and share the excitement.
Hey, Patricia. Hey, Faraday, can you hear me okay? We've had a couple of drinks, I apologize, but we are in Boca Raton, Florida for the big event, and we are at the casino. And the beautiful thing is, if you look right over here, if you get in...
Okay, guys, we lost them. You know how remote internet is. You know, they're probably getting on from their phone. So let's go to somebody you may or may not have heard from, Mr. Joseph Bradley. His team with Katrina Dugar, who could never be with us because of her, the JOB, but she is like making incredible things happen. And Joseph, come and share what's going on with Team Marvell. Okay, James, we're gonna have to go back to you. We got Joseph now. We're coming back to you, James.
All right, can you hear me okay?
I do.
Yeah, well, Team Marvel is actually kicking butt and taking names, and the one thing that we've eliminated from the process is listening to fear. And once we learned that it was okay to actually accomplish the things in life that we want, then we went forward. And I'm just so excited at this opportunity because, with a coach like Faraday and a coach like Dave and other leaders in this opportunity, the sky is just the limit. So what we're seeing in Team Marvel is we're seeing people who have never been in the industry before and people who have never made any money outside of a standard 9 to 5. Actually building confidence, and they're bringing people in, and they're getting people fired up and getting people signed up and getting people started every single week. It's just like as soon as you think it can't get better, it's getting better and better. I think this week we have 3 more emperors coming on board, and over the last 15 to 20 days or so, we've had a total of about 6 or 7, maybe 8 emperors get started. I'm not certain. I'm kind of losing count. The team has doubled, and Katrina, I've watched her just blossom, and it's all because we have leaders who aren't afraid to get down there and meet us right where we are, and that's why I thank Dave and I thank Faraday for spending their time. Look, if you're sitting on the fence wherever you are, I just want to let you know that people who think about doing something, they never get anything done because we can only think about things that we've done before. We can only think about things that have happened and think about things that are happening. But if you want to actually make a difference in your life, then here's what you need to do. It starts with a decision. It starts with actually deciding that I'm going to do something about the life that I want and about the life that I have. And if that doesn't happen, then next year, guess what? You're still going to be looking for a way out. The year after that, you're going to be looking for a way out. Opportunity after a while will get tired of knocking at your door because you're not answering. And so I just want to thank Faraday, thank Dave, because we've been able to pay our mortgage, we've been able to pay our HOA fees, we've been able to take care of a lot of outstanding debt simply because of what this opportunity is doing and having coaches like, it's one thing to be in a great opportunity, but then when you have arguably probably the top paid marketers in the industry coaching you step by step, you can't lose, right? And that's what we have here. So back to you, Faraday.
Thank you, Joseph. I couldn't be more happy for you. You guys are rocking, and I'm loving to see that. And we're gonna try to go back to Crazy Ball James and Brett and Patricia, and hopefully we don't lose you this time.
All righty, we are live from Boca Raton, Florida. And there's a big difference, guys, between hype and excitement. This company is offering more excitement than anything we've ever been involved in. And you know my story. I lost $82,000 in the last 12 programs I was in the last 3.5 years. And this company has changed my life in 6 months. So we're down here in Boca Raton, me, Patricia, and Brett, having a blast. We got a big event. Come on down and join us. The information with the program is all over the internet. It's this Saturday at 10 a.m. We'd love to see you. And if you want to get in something very early and something very special, join us, because I've never been a part of anything like this in my life. Neither has Patricia and Brett. We're all one big happy bald family. At least I'm part of that family, the bald part. Everybody have a great evening, and thanks for having us, Faraday.
Thank you guys very much. And you know, you for the people watching here tonight, I will tell you, Crazy Ball James, Patricia, and Brett are not even in the same lines. They do not financially benefit each other, but we all consider ourselves one big team with I2G, and everybody is incredibly helpful. Patricia helped James and Brett put together cards. They're out there handing the cards out for the event on Saturday together, and I couldn't be more proud of them. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right, baby. Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys are amazing.
Saturday.
Absolutely. And, okay, another person that is having a fabulous, unbelievable week, Steve West, I think, has brought in his team a total of 11 emperors. Steve?
How you doing, Faraday? Thank you.
Very good. Tell everybody about what an incredible week you're having.
It's been an exciting February. I want to say welcome to the panel. Thank you for everything, and welcome everybody on this call tonight. February has started out very strong. January was a great month for us. We started building it, laying that foundation down. We have the people in order, the leaders, the duplication. Listen, before we start even with the excitement, we have a leadership team here, thank you, Faraday and Dave, that have set down a foundation where we can actually duplicate the results that you're getting. It does take work, it takes commitment, but once you use that duplication that is being given on a daily basis through this team, through the leadership ranks, you can actually see the plan, the direction, the roadmap to get there. So what we're seeing, guys, is a lot of marketers that are coming out that have struggled in past opportunities. I've struggled, you've struggled, we've all struggled, but we found a way to find success, and it's been through I2G. We have a global product. We have a product that has 2 very powerful platforms that are quickly growing online. We've been able to reach out to the world, and that's the powerful thing. We're no longer limited by our surroundings, our country. We can go out wherever we choose to. I've been able to obtain 11 emperors this week, and we have 2 more that are funding as we speak, right? Well, not as we speak. Tomorrow morning they'll be going out and hitting the bank. They're seeing something that's special. What they're seeing is a company that's on the cutting edge. It's not going to sit back and just stay with social media and online gaming. It's going to grow in many different directions. So our future is basically unlimited. And guys, welcome to a great team, because this is just the beginning of what Rick Mikey has in store for us, what the leadership in this company has in store for us. It's just going to get bigger and better. So when you get on the phone, I'm big on the phones, but you get on the phone, the internet with people, you speak with them, you can speak with that excitement, that pride, that joy, that you actually can help somebody change their life, just as Joseph has spoken about. They can change their life, and they can change it in a very short period of time. I was one of those people. I came out of programs that I struggled with in the last 6 months since our last successful run, Faraday, but that's all changed now, and I want to thank everyone on this panel, and especially you and Dave, for your direction, your care, your love, your support in getting me into this I2G, looking out for me, and from now on, we're just going to spread our wings and take off, and that's the excitement we're having right now. Portugal, Spain, Brazil, the Bahamas, Trinidad. We are completely all over the place, places I can't even name, but we're all over. And that's special. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. And it's really exciting to see all your hard work really pulling, really paying off for you big now, because, it's, consistency and persistency, and Steve is there doing what he needs to do every single day. And with this program, if you're consistent and persistent, it starts to pay off for you big. I've got a brand new guest who just got started, and he's like already taking off in a big way. I am expecting huge things from Bob Klutz. Bob from Houston, can you come and share a little bit with us? Now, he's another MLM veteran. He's had some pretty good success, but I think he'll tell you he's never seen anything like Infinity 2 Global.
Hey, can you hear me okay, Faraday?
I do, Bob.
Okay, great. Thank you for having me on here. I've watched these hangouts and how well you do this, and all these folks that are having a great time tonight at the casino. That is great. Look, and like Faraday said, and all the other people have said, that, you know, opportunities come along, and you've got to make a decision what you want to do and how you want to do it. Part of my story is, like Faraday said, I got into network marketing back in the 90s and had, to make a long story short, had a significant success with building a group of 82,000 people over 13 months and made almost 400,000. And in that time frame, I later, shortly after that, I got to know Rick Mikey. And Rick would fly me into North Carolina and different areas and ask me to speak to some of his people and do different things just to talk to people and share my story and stuff. And over the years, I went, like Faraday has said many times, I went into the MLM Witness Protection Program, where I just completely dropped off the map and went into just regular business, doing things around the world and building up my database and stuff. And make a long story short, I came back and got in the business. And last June, I heard that Rick Mikey had sold his companies, and I called him up trying to get him to come to work with me. And he said, Bob, I'm opening up this new company. It's going to be really incredible. It's called Infinity Global. And I said, wow, okay, well, that's good. He said, look, why don't you take a spot in my company? I'll take a spot in yours, and we'll see what happens. And I said, okay, I'll call you back. I never called him back. So fast forward to January 31st, the Friday before Super Bowl, and I'm looking on the internet, and I see this lady out of London who Faraday knows is, I think her name's Ann. She's advertising an online gaming casino, and I turn around and instantly grab my phone, text Rick. I said, Rick, is the name of your company Infinity Global? He goes, yeah. And my throat constricted. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I said, can you talk to me? He said, yeah, and give me 30 minutes. So at that time, I started going on, seeing all these videos and seeing these checks. And I was astounded at the success this company was having and the people was having, because you just don't see that with a company, most network marketing companies, where the people in such a short period of time have this much success that fast. So I immediately said two questions. What's the best position? He said the emperor position. I said, great, I'm in. And I signed up immediately with Richard, and I haven't looked back. It's only been a few short days and or a little over, almost not even 2 weeks yet. And golly, that's exciting. I can't tell you how exciting it is. And the support that you give us with these, with the Hangout and all these folks here just working as a team, and then Rick Mikey doing what he's doing. I'm reaching out to people all over the globe, Hong Kong, South America, Asia, my friends in London, all my friends in Singapore and China. It's just a global excitement of where we're going on this. And I'm still going through this. I've got a guy that tried to come on tonight. His name is Manny Garcia. Manny is going to be a dynamo. And give a shout out to Manny, give a shout out to George in Hong Kong, shout out to my new lady, possibly TJ, and of course my new lady that has to remain anonymous. So anyway, that's it for me. Thank you for having me on, and again, go I2G.
Thank you, Bob, and it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for being on here tonight. I just saw for a quick second Tamra from Australia. I was wanting to get our Australian team some airtime because they're doing phenomenally. Oh, there she is. So yay, Tamra, Australia, Team Australia is doing phenomenal. Tamra is having a great week. Thanks for jumping on. Tamra, is your mic working okay tonight? Tamra. She's never done a hangout, so I'm not sure if I kind of threw it on her at the last minute to ask her if she could get on. And okay, well, we're going to hear from Tamra on the very next hangout. And with that, I'm going to close it out with Mr. Dave Manning. And it looks like, Patricia, and then they're getting a little bit crazy with the money over there. Hey, Dave, let's close this out tonight.
Well, we're only about 12 hours away from our ride to Boca Raton. We're really getting excited here, guys. Really unbelievable here tonight. I want to thank all the new people here that's getting started with us. Welcome to our team. Welcome to everything that's going on. It's just 6 short months. 6 short months it's gone on. And look what's happened here with I2G. In my whole marketing career, I've never ever seen anything quite like this, and definitely nothing quite as magical as what's going on. But when you can take unique, hot, sexy, and zero competition, and really have that, not just say it, but really have that, that's what we have, and that's the magic that we have right now. Those pictures that Ferris shared you, I'm telling you, is nothing like that, guys. It wasn't only a few short years ago where I'd make $120 a week. Did you show that check? Well, let me tell you something. It's pretty life-changing when you can learn how to get paid for what you want to do. And that's what we're doing here with I2G. All we do is share it. We're global entertainment. Think about it. Think of that word, global entertainment. Okay? Unbelievable on what we're being able to go do. Guys, anybody this weekend, Boca Raton. Tomorrow night, we're having a dinner. Friday, we'll be over at the Romano's Macaroni and Grill at 7 o'clock. Then we're going to go into a meeting. We're doing a biz op Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. Then we're going into a full-blown training where we're really going to get into the meat of the business for the people that really want to join and get into that 20K team with us. It's going to be a mind-blowing experience. It's going to be unbelievable. First big East Coast meeting ever, and where else but beautiful Boca Raton. That's where we're going to be, right off the Glades Road. 2 weeks later, guys, LA. We're going to be in Garden Grove, launching out a music product. Got celebrities coming in from all over that are going to be there, total trendsetters that have been there. I've heard through the grapevine, maybe Lady Gaga. What a trendsetter, right? Whether you like her or not, doesn't matter. She branded herself. Unbelievable when you think about what's going on in the positioning of something 6 months old. So the question is it for you? And are you ready to join us? Because if you are, we're ready to help you get where you want to go. Obviously, great job here tonight. Unbelievable. Panel was super excited about you. Excited about all the teams that have totally been really focusing in. Because I share something with you. When I got started, I had a mentor teach me a 90-day plan of action. Well, in those 90-day plan of actions, they never produced results like this one would. I remember what they would produce, and it was a great income. It was still an above-average income. But, guys, it was never, ever an income where you're halfway to 7 figures in a 90-day plan. We've got, guys, several people that have got that lasered in and going for it. And it's big. And we've got over 100 now, I think, over into the 20K team. I want you to think about that for a minute. Do you know how many people work a half a year to make that? Okay, and we're talking about people that are doing that in less than 90 days. I mean, I want you to really grasp what's going on with that. Maybe it's not for you, but you know, when Joseph tells me how he could pay his mortgage, his HOA fees, and all that stuff in advance when it was in arrearage, that's big stuff, guys. Anyway, enough of that. Great job, Faraday. Awesome. We look forward to seeing everybody down in Boca. Farrah, back to you. Great job. And we'll see everybody here this weekend in Boca Raton.
All right. Thank you very much, Dave. And if you guys are watching here for the first time, somebody cared enough about you to refer you to this hangout, get back to that person and get started. Because every day you wait, it's somebody like Steve or Bob or Patricia or James or Brett or Joe getting in the business. And that could be underneath you. And there's going to be tens of thousands of people coming in the next 90 days. And that could be underneath you. Don't let this one get away. You know, anywhere you come in, whoever you come in with, you're part of our team, and we're going to all work with you. One big happy team, and we're there to go shoulder to shoulder with you. So get back to that person and get yourself started. We'll see you in Boca Raton this weekend, and that's the Courtyard Marriott, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Come join us for dinner this Friday, Macaroni Grill in Boca Raton, and we're going to see you on the very next hangout. Thanks, everybody, and good night.